I guess you just gon' have to go. Hey, downtown, downtown, downtown. And I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Downtown, downtown, downtown. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown, downtown, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And no matter, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Zion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Yeah. Hear that, hear that, hear that. And then yeah, right, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops. Stunting turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money. Hugging the tummy, nothing was. That Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed. Then you block again just to make all that plural. I can't believe I made it like that's supposed to be sterile. But here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses in person, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put a in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown that. Tell your favorite rapper that I want my sound back. Oh God, my can't allow that. We up in the whip and pull up where your house at. With the loud, lead them where you found that. Unannounced, get the bass, then we bounce. Off right, so much cap, it's astounding. East side, run amok in your township. Back in the lab again, back on your again. I then whip through Madison, out East Afghanistan. We this skirt, do dirt like Zatarans. I've been so adamant, so cold like avalanche. I go by Babylon, leave in my bag again. More moolah, more problems, go crazy. Ferragamo, Barricado, tunnel under just like a El Chapo. Back up on my, me no send no stamps, you get a, whole squad on some, this that church is on the move, pulpit, you with a cool kid, deuce, click, small room full of, could become a tomb or a nuisance. Shit, my dogs come with a toolkit, they act a fool with, all my dreaming be elusive, I need the whole thing.
Cold-blooded, I've been hunted by a slew of, that's how I do it. With the rag out the window, then we riding around all night until the sky then went like blue on. Yeah, yeah, son, we up. Shining like the 90s Jules' truck. I got the rope link with the boat anchor. Outside, I don't know danger. Hang around like a coat hanger. Still sliding. Press the issue. If them ride with you, then they leaving with you. If you owe me, then you pay me. I don't miss a nickel. I'm a sickle. My checkbook on Steve Ballmer. Do what I want, don't believe karma. Hit the lot, get a new whip. Drop the top, then on them. Talking like they coded. I ain't never seen a sneeze on them. I cough up another. Build a house new on them. That's another mansion in North Georgia. Why going in foreclosure? That M3, my fourth order. Yeah, I got a lake out back. I'm sitting on 50 acres. If you said I wouldn't make it, y'all just haters. And we don't pay attention to none of that. Y'all pocket watching and clocking. We sitting right where the numbers at. We quarterback and we play calling. We hand it off, then run it back. We 4 seasons and 4 seasons. White winners and summer's black. Yeah. Now how the they gonna handle that? I came for the whole thing. Hey, I know you ain't expected that.
Hold the need the skirt, hold the cheese, need the bell, clean the funds, clean my hands, clean the do my dirt, that's the dance, ain't tryna flirt. My mans came home the first, watch the feds, don't overlurk. Hit the bed, but I can't right now. Same old head trying to take me down. 10 so high, wanna pay so loud. Everybody hood when they get a good place, tell them bring them on field, but I pray for the down. Still got the on payroll, whole team ain't move when I say so. I'ma rule the whole game, I'ma grandmama chain with him, put the block up, but it still came down. Look me now, let me live, human love, look me down, be my judge. This is does. I got fans, they can't tell I'm just a man, need the love, be my, need my, I don't plan, just show up, ayo. God don't give what you can't. I just met a bad thing, she stable. Now she mad at the crib, gotta lay low. That's the life that you get with a player though. Same bed, never know when I get home. Fed up and we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a leftover. Could've seen it all coming from the get-go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and crow, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Ayo, ayo, I know you better. I know you won't get on, ain't no one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my. Guard your coof, flip the map when I stash the loot and won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for certain. Papa's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash it, don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your toe. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to get me, but I ran up first. New check, no stimmy, but it's still gonna work. Life no gimme, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.
In my white tee, yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cacti's not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yeah, on his white tee.
Let's go. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on, private flight franchise sites. On a private flight, them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep that, keep the, hey, slick. Talk to me nicely, Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. And a plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime, yellow bone too feisty, clean him up, no knocking,
Yep, in my white tee, yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, dizzy, don't be missing me. Mississippi, Dippy, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beam you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Talking Travis beat I found.
Yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping on sliding athletic tendencies. I've been upset. I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over here. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder rub. Them jack boys open cleaners up. The way they fold it up. Yup, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's like bangers in the system, it's like MIAs.
Let go. She crazy gang. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. Your dreads off. My waters laying them mouth. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a big box. He made that shot turn. Wore this bottle, pimp the car. Had a mask on. Make him beatbox. In Miami with my then she got her feet. I walked in the party. I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense. Oh, he the ride around with. Call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Gotta do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got it on the door. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make them wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'ma up this waters. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spot. Your dreads off. My waters laying them mouths. Dugging in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Wore this bottle, pimp the car. Had a mask on. Make him beatbox.
It's back out here.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I want it all, no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power with no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions. It's my time, I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient, now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron, okay? I done upgraded from basic, now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot, well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station, I'm blowing up, yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of... Living great, designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look, it's a special occasion, 25 years breathing. Hey, look, mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish, show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes. I'm gone.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad, flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and lumber, when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice, can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen, it up when you open, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sign this NDA, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all that commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you
girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. 2 more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a ninja jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. It up when you. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Okay.
First on the track.
I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. Hang up the phone on AF, block the number. I told you don't play with me, and she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful, she say I'm a thought I was taken, I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I do my little dancey dance, I got my pants with bands, quit playing. And I don't think the talk is cheap, cause now when they talk to me, they paying me. I probably say the word too much. I'm a real, I don't be giving them. Tommy Hilfiger fits with the shit coming up. When you stay down like this, you rock Phineas. Okay, he broke his, put a boot on him. Put out, put a move on him. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't he? Yeah, just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No, the industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some They new whipping is flashy, on my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give I'm a dad, that's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be humping. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. Hang up the phone on AF, block the number. I told you don't play with me, and she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm a thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go. I always had a thing for swear the trainers. I'm known to set it off like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard, can get a feature. You with baby Lynn, yeah. Hot. Number one song on the Billboard. He still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better. I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need? We having the and they moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like it's mad. Go. Have him with the act. Come on, the floor mattress. They probably saying I'm not on y'all. Feel like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my ass if I want. We talking about phone on AF, block the number. I told you don't play with me. We talking about. She be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faithful. She say I'm a thought I was taken. I'm ready to mingle. The is you saying let go.
Peace be under you. Mind frame, you don't speak. Sup with you. Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms it's off limits if you troubling. I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move, if you want some credit, now forget it. Ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can. I take it there, never been, but confident. I make it there, harmful or you harmless, I keep calm until you already. We aiming at each other over comment. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. Unto you, mind frame. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you poor long enough, or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job, take a job, take a. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss gets it light. Is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat, you run, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, shot, 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 shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not.
Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, reverse the world, X-Chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tang. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual pull up in a Bentley. I
ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
Doctor, give me the remedy. My partner's such a good friend of me. Constant on the block with some enemies. Stayed up. Nonsense is such a winner, young beginner be. Doctor told me the remedy is in the fee. The whole world turned plastic on his last. That's why they all the numbers. No, it's fine. Look how we act. All what all the numbers. Keep falling, 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 falling.
Guess who got the final laugh? Subsides, time will pass. Betrayal, all for the payroll. Say your piece and find the cash. Timing revealed you as a pariah, like you're living on an island. Everybody can't be wrong. Each time by yourself broke that bond. The seat shines when you put that black light on. They hate me, but still rap my songs. And still speak my name. 2 pennies for my thoughts, I'ma speak my change. And for your liars running crazy with your souls on fire, the truth keeps me sane. You won't see me lame. Fake brothers fall in numbers. No, it's fine. Look how we act. All what all's one. Keep falling, 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 falling. Friendship, kinship melted by green, greed, needs, pride, affliction, negative intention, building million, billion, trillion, Franklin and Jackson, transaction, distract, attract them, adding, fast as flashes, ashes, ashes. How you let $1 cover up your honor? Where you gonna turn when the bank burn to the bottom? When we gonna learn? We don't gotta yearn for the comma. Ain't you ever heard more money, more melodrama? 99 problems involving my wallet. Still tell my dogs when I'm on, then I got them. Never been dishonest, it's heavy on my conscience. But when you make a profit, I promise they fall. Wait, no, it's fine. Look how we act. All one, all one. Keep falling, 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 falling. Going down, know we been wanting. We should keep running all night. Passenger side, Bonnie and Clyde. We're alive, we'll be alright. Maybe we go south, getting in go now. But we should say so. I think they're getting closer. I wanna get
hit the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Saucy like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress. Yeah, okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them scary cats, I call them Carol Baskins. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah, Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot. They gon' click it if it's me. All my been getting these through the quarantine. Yeah, I'm very well on my as you could tell. Any I beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, yeah. Rule number 1 is don't repeat that. Don't repeat that. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Yeah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Yeah. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist that. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me. Hey. I could build a house with all the. Yeah, been a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Lil waist. Body crazy, curvy, wavy beat. Lil waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Hey! Sim Simma. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush. Pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the pressure. You ever drop for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Drop for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Drop for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. So listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I be in a man, they and me a drop it. I said, Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I whip the pressure. Anything she want, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today, my friend, them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe his grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. Love for me, she have that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Jolly well, you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When the body right, just to know you got the power. But Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I the pressure stop. I tell myself I don't want nobody else. all of them are run come, cause the whole of them want this, baby. I told you once and I told you twice that I am the girls, them sugar. Now the girls them attack me and the girls them rush me because them are driving the Beamer. And the girls them flavor, I'm not. I am the helper, no helper. And a girl just watch her, I want to hear her. And listen when the DJ say, Sim Simma, pass me the keys to my Beamer. Oh my, the girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Oh my, the girls them lock, and I am now. The precious Sim Simma, who got the keys to my Beamer? Oh my, the girls them sugar.
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that shit, they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never my mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crowning. I need my whole hood to see the trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tail, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, they be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these rap shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the rapture just happen. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match your G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you go? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer. This is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down, why would I let up? Can't trust these frilly, nah, it's a setup. I can't trust these pretty forever. My heart told me love, get you together. Yeah. And when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did first, I probably did it better. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend, even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger. I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to hell for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. The hate be so real, the love be fake. Be bumping they gums and bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. Nope. That you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. Here. Got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I fly at your word. To a place that you didn't know exists. Mediterranean water my wrist. Now I'm talking my 6-figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate, now my bag legit. With me, with whatever I'm with. Yeah. Didn't know who did it, got it by it. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial, how you wanna go back. How you wanna do it? I don't backtrack, man. That I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. Period. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. These will cry and be lying in your face. Fact. Slicker than us, gotta know how they play. If the money went straight, you wouldn't be here today. Ain't in mind, sure know what to say. You ain't me, so it's hard to relate. What? How much cash I every day? Big bag. Don't play with me, baby, go play with your. You see him in person, he be shookin'. $100, it cost you a Quavo to book me. I'm worth it, the proof in the pudding. Surrounded by forearms. I'm looking like William, but they ain't my girlfriends. Nah. Bro, I'ma spin on your block back to back when they finish. It look like the world end. Dog. I ain't asked for it, they did it to me. What? Exposing their hands for free. Get caught in the middle, that's bullseye. Get it too. You got, but we was in heat. Popping my with a capital P. SRT, red eye, red key. Might be ugly, but my pressure. Bad. She ain't even sneeze, but still I bless her. I don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial, how you wanna go back. How you wanna do it? I don't backtrack, man. That I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nothing. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. Period. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line.
It's a new vibe, a new wave. I could ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you want a news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma end the game. Cause it's showtime, nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime, yeah, showtime. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime. Finally got the time on me. Bright lights on beam. Always gotta have big dreams. Gotta do big things. Mama gotta be proud of me. Cause I'm changing the game. I need a star with my name. You know who to call when it's go time. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime. Pull up in LA like I'm LeBron. Riding through that California sunshine. Dancing with the stars, check my footwork. Kill 'em with the wrist, watch the cook work. Shaking up the game, make 'em look. They gon' throw my name in the books. Let's catch a new vibe, a new wave. I can ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you want a news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. babe, this is what I do, babe. MJ with the flu, I'm too wavy. Ballin' on them sick, they trippin' on shoelaces. Pull up in his money, I'm making them blue faces. Showtime tickets for you ladies. Everybody in the crowd gotta go crazy. Make everybody in the crowd go crazy. Handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma in the game. Cause it's your time, nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's your time. Yeah, it's your time, yeah, it's your time. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's your time. Yeah, it's your time.
I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting the. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I'm digging your, she digging me too. We digging each other, the shovel and crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stuck on my shoes. Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting the education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This big trilly, I'm foolish. Pride crossing me, never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish. They for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time you know the gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was.
Don't let him shoot me. Box out. Give me that.
Get up, boy.
Oh, shoot. Oh, my. Did I just see that?
Yeah, it's broken. Man, it's like night and day from 21, so I'm really excited to be able to play with my friends.
This feels like a totally different game from what Next Gen was in 2K21.
Come on, man.
A beautiful look down at Staples Center and downtown LA. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. We've got Dwight Howard. Johnson is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Jordan in at the 1. And for the Lakers, Luka Doncic is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's LeBron James. So the Lakers win the tip. Well, Candace, you'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's transformed as many teams as LeBron James. Entire franchises have changed overnight when he's come to town.
Yes, and that's the impact that LeBron James has had on basketball in general. I mean, on the court, yes, but even off the court, if you think of what he's accomplished. This is a guy that you want to be your teammate. This is a guy that obviously has etched his name as one of the greats in NBA basketball.
And the first player to earn $1 billion in his career.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, B.A.
Now here's Johnson. Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now James. Pass to Durant. Atlanta with the rebound.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Fires it. Jordan with the bucket. And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Breanna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. You're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans.
No doubt. Now here's Jordan. The drop. Oh, okay. Oh, my. Throw it down.
Impressive. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
2 minutes. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Jordan. With a block. James outside. It's tipped. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Here's Durant. Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Pass to Bryant. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Atlanta ball. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. The Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Durant against Johnson. That one's wide left.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. It's stolen by Howard. Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Lakers trail. Knocks it loose. Here's Durant. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers? Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top, up 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And you ask Giannis, his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Kobe Bryant. Johnson is out there with Dwight Howard. And it's Jordan in at the 1. Here's Durant. Doncic outside. The kick to Durant. Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, you know, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. You know, all of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom. Basket's good.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Johnson against Durant. Shoots over Johnson. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Hawks leading. Well, Candace, it's surprising the number of great players who struggle at the free throw line. What advice would you give them?
It's interesting. I've had this conversation with Shaq a number of times. I think it's super important. I sing at the free throw line. It goes back to muscle memory. So you end up taking the thought and the mental aspect out of it and just going back to how you've shot time and time again. That's the biggest thing, is continuing that routine and making a repetitive motion.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear your song.
I sing Song Cry by Jay-Z. Same verse every time.
Well, we're all waiting. Let's hear you sing your song.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That's for another game.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Hawks foul. Michael Jordan. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half left in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, no good. good. The dry spell continues. All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for you.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, VA. I'm going to hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
And just spending a few minutes with Candace, man, she's the real deal.
Oh, yeah, she's very authentic. And that's what listeners love about her. I mean, they can tell she really believes in everything she says.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
.110 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. That one no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And here's Bryant outside. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. James passes to Durant. Here's Doncic. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Howard. Doncic against Jordan. On the wing, Bryant. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. James, that's good.
Zero hesitation from James. Trusting his shot.
With the assist.
And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Bryant against James. Here's Chamberlain. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Jordan. Oh, denied by Durant.
Tremendous defender. Durant's length can create major issues.
And so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not so much for the other team. It's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Obviously, that was U-G-L-Y. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Bryant. They've got Luka Doncic. LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Ooh, Howard with a block.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defense.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Antetokounmpo finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. The kick to Durant. From the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in.
coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And it's Howard finishing it off. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position.
Chemist, Bojack, G.I. back to that one way. Where we at with it? 227. Let's get it. I'm making short-term goals, make the turn pros. Thought it was a diamond in the rough, just a lump of coal. Lil Joseph, he up the nose for his roll and them buffaloes. Custos, running through them, how you love it knows. Never told none of my bros, I be on the road, ducking patrol, coming through the toes, trying to keep it low. But Lord knows I need to shoot through the O. On 75, set the cruise controllers too slow. Give it to Taj, he gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Every time it touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. No, this ain't quality, that was on my mama's stove. With a, I hit it with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
The last time must come. Yeah, it's original.
Silly yours available free. Hey yo, BBS is super fro. Coop ain't got no book for though. My uncle and his partner, he got a, and lately I've been curving, but I get stupid chose. About to drop 1,000 in my. Them foreign cars, I'm bored with them. About to toss that DeLorean in them. The whip, I need a space coupe and Doc dropping that DeLorean. Michael J. Fox jumping out. Michael J. Hop rap. Rapper can't drop. Rolex say I'm on my 8 watch. Wait, stop, 7-figure. Feel that stove on my. Deep dominoes in my Houston getting papados. My Dominicano about to. I'm just souls over the drove. Hit the county, I was in the hole with some black stones, solid foes. I'm checked in, blessed in. Big Bunny, Rabbit, Don Dada. I remember when I seen a rapper do a spot for 1-800 Crime Stoppers. I remember being on the run. Up in the Ramada. Crime Lord, don't Vice Lord. I'm the underground king, Godfather. What?
good fortune boy.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jala Joker. The volcano out of Iceland. He'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking. Plus your little... Smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, you need land from... to represent them. Gold is up. Urging all... Trading y'all change for cash and splurge it on... A more secure investment, food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter, and thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills of Dover or the Gulf Oil disaster for virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split, and how much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it, half price seafood, prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie and say you know why? Bet. Get the machine, blame it on the fireworks, clean up, y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the quick mon quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire be fair. At least I'm tired hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play loving her, JJ for governor.
Doctor told me I should rest, but I ain't gon' never ever quit. I like girls that, yeah, and jeans that'll never ever fit. Yeah, top down, and I'm floating through the city. Yeah. Watch out, on the run, deputy out to get me. Top down, and I'm floating.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong.
The lights of downtown reflecting off the Willamette River in this terrific look at the picturesque city of Portland. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the five, patrolling the paint. And for Portland, Powell and Covington up at the forward. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. And it's Nurkic in at the center. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Now, here's Lillard. And the shot goes in.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Here's Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. 5 on the clock. That shot off the mark. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Powell kicks to Lillard. Inside, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Collins finds Young. To the paint, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Now here's Powell. Following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Lillard outside. McCollum against Capella. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Here's Hunter. Great D that time from Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard attacking. Nurkic trying to get open. And Lillard gets it to go.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
Now, here is Young. From outside the arc. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Capella.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Young outside. Covington with the steal. Here's Powell. Lillard with it. Chalk up 2 there.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Wright in at the 1. The shot by Reddish, no good. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Dishes it to McCollum. The pass to Simons. 4 on the shot clock. Nance, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Nance has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll, great athleticism, tough to defend.
Wright dishes to Reddish. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now here's Wright after the miss from Cam Reddish. And Wright kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Reddish. They get a hand on it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Gallinari.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Pass to Nance for the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Reddish. Nance gets the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 6. Cullen passes to Simons. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
McCollum outside. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Trailblazers ball. Now in the lineup for the Hawks.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Lillard from outside buries it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 9.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Cody, you are having an impact for your team in the first half. What has been your approach?
I always want to come out with energy, try to give us a spark off the bench. So trying to be aggressive on both ends, especially on the defensive end, trying to force turnovers, trying to speed them up. It's a talented team.
It's been working so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even and trying.
Had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind the sentences, master prime and reminiscent legends. What your mission is, passing down my Benjamin Flash it. Metaphor for what you do with what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic how I pin the pen on paper, pin to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion. Passionate effort towards caring for folk, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it, protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back, and back we go to acting. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't go chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.
They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the. Rook on the.
Remix off the corner with the money I got a St. John, put on Hendrix. So Lee be a millionaire.
Rose, I walked in the corner with the body screaming daughter. Never would look like in the photo. This gon' make me feel away like Tony Manolo. You already know them. You already know them. I walk in the corner with the money on my finger. She might get it poppin'. I'm my wife for the win. I already know, Rose. All I need is Rose. Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, life don't last, don't get through it all. That's who you wanna be. Let's go. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Rose, I might pull up flexing on it like a rose. I might tell your girl you cute but ballin' like gorgeous. Standing on the table. Baby, turn on when I turn it on. You know how I get to when I turn it on. Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, life don't last, don't been through it all. That's who you wanna be. I might bring them Brooklyn out on Lawrence Corners. I might bring them out and tell them do it. You already know, Rose. Make it turn up, baby, turn up when I.
You already know, Gonna turn up and get at these bands. Ain't stingy, she brought me up. Checked up the temperature, I forgot this cash. Checked the flex on it. We're talking this, I'ma flex on this. Canary yellow, but guess with the glow. Crushing this auto, my VVS froze. Turning up green like everything go. Need interpreters, I don't need to talk to you. I need a translator for this. So many anxieties, I'm stand on guard. Ice spaghetti, y'all. I so cold. Heat up the. Amelia, your food, she keep all the secrets. Solitary diamond, solitary. Ready to go slide and bang. Say none of my complaint for the campaign.
Turn up, baby, turn up when I turn it on.
Keep it lighter.
You know how I get to when I turn it on.
Got a couple models at
Can't handle my behavior when I turn it on. Too fast and fast, life don't last, don't get through it all. That's who you wanna be. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. And I know you won't tell nobody, no. Roses.
All right, check it out.
and my Kiki, I'm with Didi and Vanessa. Top now on my roster, get the most and not the less. Pop.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A spirited rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. The fans getting into it. You can feel the anticipation building. We'll be right back.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Here's Lowry. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Leonard against Butler. Now here's Jackson. Clock at 6. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. Rebound by the Clippers. Jackson, right side. And here's Leonard. Butler covering. Adebayo against Leonard. That shot missing. And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. And finished off by Adebayo.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Leonard against Butler. Leonard, good. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Here's Lowry. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to George. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Zubac. He nails it, and we're tied.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Tucker. Jacks up a three. Fires in the triple.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
No luck on that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. They're up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The Clippers trail. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Serge Ibaka. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Dedmon over Kennard, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
Well, when it comes to the timing, Serge Ibaka has that in spades. What a great sense for blocking shots.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now here's Kennard. And too long on the shot.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Oladipo outside. Stolen by Kennard. Pass to Mann. Back to Kennard. Here's Batum.
2 minutes.
And here's Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
Here's Robinson, following the score by the Clippers. Oladipo outside. Kennard with the rebound. And the Clippers have possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Bledsoe. Uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got his second bucket on the night.
And how about the physique of Eric Bledsoe there? Terrific at sticking it to the defense even when he gets pinballed around a bit.
Akpala. That one off the back iron and out. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's Bledsoe on the drive. Goes up and lays it in.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was. Ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be art. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been take up for. Put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone. Brown skin just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain, a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she woke with the one, they was snoring. Sleeping on me, woke them up alone. Hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tinted, eat the plate like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million, to 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just throw you, babe. When I used to shoot my shot, you were matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Sydney and Erica, I got Stacy and Maryland. I got plenty of. Don't make me make no comparison. I should embarrass these. But I'ma come back down. Got the Maybach, ask her how she gon' act now. When I used to shoot my shot, you were matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm.
There goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, stick and moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line. Stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and a lobster is butterflied. Stuck a mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. Someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County, beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was 20, I was 35. I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't die. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the live 96 case and write a thesis on what you're seeing, how the stories that they sing when.
Now introducing the starters for your Denver Nuggets. At guard, number 5, Will Barton. Power forward, number 50, Aaron Gordon. At forward, number 1, Michael At guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. At center, number 15, he's got jumps, Nikola Jokic.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. The wingmen, DiVincenzo and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard. Mark for both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
So the Bucks win the tip. And here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Floats it up for Murray. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel. Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. To the middle. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. That one goes. Count it.
Lopez, not to be denied. Nice, strong finish there.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Barton against DiVincenzo. A shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. He told me one thing they can't lose sight of is Nikola Jokic's skill as a passer. He said it's easy to forget how good a distributor he is. If in passing lanes, you wouldn't give him other bigs. We can't overplay him and let him create easy baskets. Kevin, he knows they will have to be on their toes, both on strong and weak side, against Jokic. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Michael Porter.
You know, if we didn't quite grasp Antetokounmpo's potential coming into the league, it didn't take long to see that he is really a generational talent. He's blown us all away with his athleticism and skill set. And I would add to that his work ethic, too. You can tell he's really worked on his body and his game.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Big group substitution here for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Jokic. JaMychal Green comes in for Gordon. Monte Morris is checked in for Will Barton. Campazzo's subbed in for Jamal Murray. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Hill in for Dante DiVincenzo. Both free throws good for Giannis. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Campazzo. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Green, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. The 11-footer, and Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Now Porter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Michael Porter's out there with Jermichael Green. And it's Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Campazzo in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Michael Porter. There's the lob at Kumbo.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Morris looking over the floor. Here's Green. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for George Hill. That's good from Antetokounmpo. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Rivers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Allen. Just 5 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. A minute 20 left here in the second. Barton, no luck.
And something that gets forgotten with Brook Lopez, he is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the 3 and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either.
Now, here's Jokic. Following the missed shot by Will Barton. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Allen. Over Gordon. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second chance buckets like this.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Murray, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Allen passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first, and they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
And Kenny, what did you think about Denver?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 11. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
You know, Barton is a sinewy, mobile guard. I mean, he's tough to defend without fouling because of how slick and slippery he is.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That free throw good from Barton.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
Both good from the line that time. Bucks leading by 9. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
So you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Drew Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Jokic. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Barton outside. Outside Porter. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And you watch Porter, unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Make some noise! Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer! Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer!
Big group substitution here for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Jokic. JaMychal Green comes in for Gordon. Monte Morris is checked in for Will Barton. Campazzo's subbed in for Jamal Murray. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here is Hill. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He gets that one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
We've got 1:18 left in the 3rd. Left side, Porter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
From 11 feet away. No good that time. And Denver the other way now. And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porter's got 5 now.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Portis for 3. Middleton. The long distance 3 is buried.
3 points.
Middleton's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee. Middleton against Porter. 9 feet out, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Middleton against Porter. Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here.
And you look at George Hill, his 3-point shot, very reliable. A proficient scorer from behind the arc.
And so it's Milwaukee, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. Backcourt pair for them, it's Morris and Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Porter's trying to free himself. The shot by Holiday, no good.
a key rebound there. But they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Morris finds Jokic. Back to Morris. Outside Porter. Pulls it from 20. Morris, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Middleton. With the floater, and it's blocked by Gordon.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon, reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Gordon. Middleton can't get it to go. The Nuggets shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. To the inside, Jokic, and he finishes nicely on the way. Jokic has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Milwaukee timeout.
They're leading by 10. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter.
You better make some noise if you want one.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Barton is checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Here's Murray after Drew Holiday's score. Passes it to Jokic. Outside for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
This is Murray's game, a shoot-first combo guard who's ready to fire as soon as he has it.
Porter against Giannis. The pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. On the wing, Holiday. Count the basket. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Jokic. And the basket is good.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Giannis outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
And, you know, I try not to think about it that much. My mindset is do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
The magic, straight out the basket. They say them young have the money too old. It's going nasty. With the way we pay, we been giving too many passes. Too many. Drop it back and cash it. Who gonna press on the fastest? Who? Elastic, new attachment, get tactic. Technical. They stole the flow. Go. Then they tryna run off with the fashion. My neck got freezing. Just give us the reason. Make this look easy. Cut blue hundreds with the stones is. What's your issue? If you got a block outside the street. Ain't no peace treated. They ain't treated. They got me heated. Don't play with the game. They know that we be undefeated. I get. We talking beef. They say that they vegan. Tripping no reason. We cup them on ice and talking the freezer. I said I need it. This undefeated. Rockin' then I'm go long. These receive it. I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up. I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is. Go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches. I'ma get out this and I'm striking. I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead. It keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a slime.
Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. Green freeways driving fast and fast. It's hard to be fake with nobody else awake. I can't live how I live, baby, hanging hard, working hard. Not midnight, not sunrise. In a weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. So in touch, that's the best. Send that girl a risky text. Thrill seeking glen, squeezing, give your life meaning. The spot on the clock when the world can't throw you off. Not midnight, not sunrise. In a weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right, on the weird night. 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 In the weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right, on the weird night. Doing it right, on the weird night. Doing it right, on the weird night. Doing it right. On the weird Doing it right on the weird night. Doing it right on the weird night. Doing it right on the weird night. I'm doing it right on a weird night. You know I'm doing it
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A colorful depiction of Skydance Bridge in the Big Friendly. We're here at OKC. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Chuma Okeke. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And for the Thunder, the Canadian pair of Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort, the backcourt. Darius Baisley is out there with Alexei Pokusevski. And it's Favors in at the center position. And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Here's Okeke. Pass to Suggs. And he hits it from 9 feet.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6.
Guys, when you look at what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander brings, he's got a great skill set on the offensive end. He can get off the bounce. He can find his teammates. This guy can slot into either backcourt position. You love the versatility.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Orlando. Here's Suggs. Pass to Fultz. To the paint. Here's Carter. Off with the layup. Here's Pokusevski. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Pokusevski. Now Dort, hounded by Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pokusevski. The three-pointer off the mark. Dort against Fultz. Pass to Suggs. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 1:24 left to play in the first. Favors finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Favors. Here's Pokusevski. Dort up top. Up and over Carter. The shot by Dort, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Carter. Hits the jump hook.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Orlando grabs the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Suggs. Dort defending. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander against Isaac. Outside for Dort. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Magic out in front, up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Oklahoma City trailing. On the court for Orlando, Wagner is out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Anthony in at the point guard. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
On defense, the Magic. Pass to Roby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here. Ross against Williams. He gets it in there.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Maladon. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Muscala. And a nice finish on the layup. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point, something to keep an eye on. Outside, Williams. Five to shoot. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Doris, looking at Cole Anthony, the potential he has is exciting. A guard who does a little bit of everything.
That's right. And the energy he provides, that's huge to a team. And it doesn't matter if he's in the starting lineup, if he's coming off the bench, his instinct is, I am going to make an impact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And the Magic making a change here. And Anthony drops them both. There's 48 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Baisley. It's Dort on the wing. On the wing man. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Suggs. We've got 13 seconds left in the second.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Personal foul. In for the Magic, Markelle Fultz.
7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Dort. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Magic up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They led by 2 after the first. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a pressure team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Terrible execution via offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks. Get yourself to the line. Get back on track.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Yesterday, keep my head above water, my eyes getting bigger, the world getting smaller, I've been getting richer, only made me crazy, mama said I'm different, since I was a baby.
My emotions, give me a sip of that potion, no, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open, please somebody do surgery. Tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I will do all that I can and be all I can be.
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap bun. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my fashion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All them people haters and they passed them. Stars Wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars, foolish. Full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people. Guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mask feelings. Fill a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God blessed you like a napkin. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you. I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine, feeling blue, nothing new was dark, but I still shine. My mind's in a mood 'cause the moon calls me out in the nighttime. Still shine. Hold me.
A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Russell in the backcourt with Beasley to his side. Before in the 5, it's McDaniels and Towns. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, wing pairing, it's Brooks with Anderson. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. And it's Morant in at the point. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here is Russell. Outside, Towns. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Here's Brooks. Down low. Here's Morant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Towns. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Now, here's McDaniels. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Anderson.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Brooks against Beasley. A shot that time, not on target. Adams, some nice D. Brooks against Towns. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Brooks with no one around. Adams' shot is good.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Russell against Morant. Russell high post. And they pick up 2. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Morant kicks to Adams. Morant surveying the D. Pass to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offline with his 3. Russell fires away from way outside. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Malik Beasley out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Now here's Melton. Back to Clark. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why the Sean Marion comparison.
close the hood, grab the keys, baby, who you trying to please? Push the pedal, spin the wheels, I know how to make you feel. Baby, I ain't playing games, just shut the door and pump the brakes.
I don't know. My loss is head. Try to run, try to fly, try to flow. Channels on top of the dress. Baby, you down to play stuff. Gotta watch how you address us. Playing no games, no dress up. I got an idea. Let's wild night in my hood, y'all getting right here. Academy Award nominated before me, yeah. Let straight before me in this, yeah. As a minor law talking to the fall ordinance, yeah. Rabbit's cold, I suppose. Maybe that's what life is. Hey man, you ease up, ooh yeah, please up, who cares, who there, do what, wake up. We won't answer, hey you, system, hey you, they too, yeah you a bad, do the dance, you ball, get low, not me, boy please, what up, you next, two go, who's that, ring, your number, bang, talk it up, who go. Rabbit's cold, I suppose.
Shit, no, from the north, it ain't Santa Claus. Brought my gifts to Atlanta, I'm Atlanta Claus. We getting to the bread, trying to keep it low. But it ain't working, my struggle on fire like a circus now. Around the same I've been around, so of course I endorse my from the north side. It's a team, got push side. Get it to do it. Push I gotta push my opinion on the when you are bad.
Oh, bro, that groovy. Hey.
Pull strings like a quick talk, G-star jeans on my sneakers. I'm a real soulful, I look green, inside your speakers. Ferguson days on Castro, wasn't no cash flow, but I'm good for the arts, I'm Dr. Shows. I'm good for your heart, let me snatch your soul.
Yeah, hey, look at what do for the cash and take. They'll be right across your head like it's Ash Wednesday. You got two, just get off your like your is fake. You can't sit, and if we ain't siblings, then I can't relate. Today, I'm A-sick, I run, I got it jumping like Pompeii. I don't need nothing but one take. I'm from the part of the city where you keep them like 1+8. Our politician, we do it like a small town wager. I'm the dropout major, success stories I favor. Used to cover my scars out here trying to cover the fader. Yeah, Pro 2.
Many people rushing through the Boston thoroughfares to be with us here tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So, the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. Russell the 1, Beasley the 2, and it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Schroeder against Russell. Schroeder passes to Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there. Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
Well, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
Now here's Brown. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Beasley against Smart. Beasley, the pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
4-3. The shot off that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum finds Smart. Back to Tatum. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. Misses from short range. Here's McDaniels, defended by Smart. McDaniels inside. Beasley for three. Horford pulls it in. Tatum inside, working on McDaniels. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Tatum.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Now here's Beasley. Back to Towns. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Edwards against Brown. Over Edwards. Brown can't hit. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Russell the pass to Beasley. Now Edwards, 6 to shoot. Outside Russell. The three. Boston with a rebound. Outside Brown. Pass to Tatum. Over McDaniels. The baseline J is off the mark. Tie game in Boston. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. Ennis Canner out there with Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in at point guard. That's the Boston 5.
Well, no easy answer for how you defend Richardson on the drive.
Here's Edwards following the bucket by the Celtics. Out to Beverly. Puts it up. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Pass to Richardson. Oh, and Reed with a block. They retain possession.
2 minutes.
Back to Pritchard. Tries again. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Beverly. Back to Reed. Beverly finds Reed. And it's Cantor with a rebound. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. A nice shot by Brown.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Cantor inside. Beverly defending. Cantor, the pass to Brown. The three ball. And the three-pointer goes. Richards gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Timberwolves trail. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That one falls. Edwards got his first basket of the night.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Can't hit that one. Good D by Cantor. Now here's Richardson. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Great work on the glass, hustling, showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit. They look uninspired on that. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 3 on the court for the Timberwolves. In it forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Russell the 1, Beasley the 2, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Russell. Now here's Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Beasley for 3. Horford pulls it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Shots good by Schroeder.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
You know, Schroeder was the runner-up for the six-man trophy in 2020, but he wanted an opportunity to start after coming off the bench for 2 years in OKC.
Here's Russell. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
Schroeder is such a spark plug player. Clark, he succeeded in both starting and bench roles in the past.
And, you know, B.A., he's actually been able to excel in those roles because he's always kind of logged starters' minutes. I mean, he's just too good to keep out of the lineup.
And the first one at the line is good. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And so Towns nails them both.
And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
Outside Tatum. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar.
McDaniels inside. He's against Horford. McDaniels can't hit.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed. Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And he gets the bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings the floor.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Shoots. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Beasley, right side. Back to Russell. Back to Beasley for the lead. The shot that time not on target. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Celtics up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Richardson in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Russell from outside. It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Schroeder. From the low block. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Layman. Pass to Prince. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
The Celtics with the lead. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Schroeder passes to Richardson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Russell. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Schroeder.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Richardson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. And Anthony Edwards is checked in for Prince. As the free throw drops in for him.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Reed. Pulls it. Yep, right through the net. Russell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he never seems to get rattled. He's got a very calm, steady demeanor about himself. D'Angelo making it look easy.
Now here's Brown. Up top, Tatum. Nails the 16-footer.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're ahead by 1. 1:02 left in the final quarter. New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. Really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Layman.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 4. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Picked up by Edwards. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Double team on Towns. Clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. And Boston calls time here. They're losing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Your thoughts, guys?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
the ball.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Here's Brown. Oh, no good! And that's an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The first overall pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards, was one and done in college, entering the league at the ripe age of 19.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Brown can't hit. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
Allie, thank you as always. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
足够让你到底，只要我在，你们跑都跑不起来，不用再抱，期待整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1 当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨国会议，写给要账户再看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，还赌玩的网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的黑，甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低，故事里3分的分儿，你看我的哪里就有。帽戴头顶着香牛仔，看到我们出门拦着门口走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜，倒进水晶玻璃杯，一瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费拽得动，来个超单靠 people 的小配合，成本下还在补贴的超会车，手表上戴转台上看不见到底。点钟24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞。没有空还有钱的宣言没有空你学我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B。电话打不通，不在副局，录音棚里坐着新专辑。黑 T， 黑屏，黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1 当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨会议，写给要账户再看看汇率。你的老板他要给我面子，还赌玩的网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我拉着黑的黑，甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低，故事里3分的分儿，你看我的哪里就有。
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dripping Balenciaga on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whispering in her shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love it and you know I got a spoiler. I just turn it around, she spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put the play in motion. That's me with my token. I gave you all the extra, that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, but I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the. He always bless me. Stuff in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The countdown starts now. From New Orleans, chess blocks from Bourbon Street. The Pacers taking on the Pelicans. For the Pacers, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Pelicans, Pacers, up next on 2K Sports. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. LeVert on the wings. He's paired with Warren. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. And for New Orleans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Hart is out there with Devontae Green. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Now, here's LeVert. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Ingram outside. Bring him against Brogdon. Pass to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Graham inside the line.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Hart the pass to Williamson. Shoots over LeVert. And it's Williamson missing. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Outside Warren. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Pass to Turner. Now here's Brogdon. Graham defending. Here's Sabonis. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Ingram. The shot misses, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Outside Warren. To the paint. Here's Turner. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
The pass to Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Turner. Now, here's Warren. Brogdon outside. LeVert the pass to Turner. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Graham from outside. The shot, no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Pelicans trail by 3. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Torrey Craig. Miles Turner out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Hayes. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Turn around Jay. That one off the back iron and out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And Holiday kicks to Turner. Fires the 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Temple. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Here's Marshall. Clock at 6. Lewis outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From 12 feet out.
2 minutes.
Hits the front of the rim and out. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Brissett. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Duarte. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Who is outside? It's tipped. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Here's McConnell. It's deflected. Here's Temple. Who is outside? He kicks to Hayes. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Marshall. Brandon Ingram comes in for Garrett Temple. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Satoransky subbed in for Lewis. Indiana also making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Brissett, and it's Lamb in there for Justin Holiday. Now, here's McConnell. Shoots over Satoransky, and the Pacers can't get it to go. And the pass to Ingram. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Now, Satoransky. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And that one is good. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And here is Satoransky. He feeds it to Williamson. Count it. Williamson's got his first bucket of the night.
With good size, vision, and ability to pass the ball, Satoransky can make some sweet dishes.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what happened defensively that slowed them down in the first half?
Well, we're active. They're missing a few shots they normally make. You know, we just got to compete. We got to keep competing the way we are.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
A one-dimensional perimeter attack doesn't cut it for a whole game. I like to see them punch the ball inside the second half, force the defense to collapse, and then you can play inside out.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Devontae Graham is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now, here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A miss that time would have put him up. Indiana leading. Brogdon outside. Count that bucket. Brogdon's got the first basket of the third quarter for Indiana.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Graham surveying the floor. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Against Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. And they're unable to get the time basket there. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Now here's Ingram. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. Good.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. And LeVert, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce. Turner's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Graham finds Ingram. Over Warren. And he overshot that one, missing. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's LeVert. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
They get the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
He entered the league with a mountain of potential, and I think Zion will feel that potential. He's a special talent.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Williamson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McConnell with it. Outside Holiday. No good on the 3. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers out in front, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Torrey Craig is out there with Sabonis. And it's Holiday in at the small forward position. Pelicans trail by 5. Valanciunas passes to Ingram. And he banks in the layup.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
Knocked away. He had stolen by Valanciunas. Alexander Walker passes to Satoransky. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Lamb. Here's Alexander Walker. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Indiana ball.
Lewis checked in for New Orleans. Brissett has checked in for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Valanciunas. From the stripe. The shot by Brogdon, no good. New Orleans with the ball. Lewis, right side. Passes to Satoransky. Inside, here's Ingram. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his third assist on the night. Lewis against Brogdon. The kick out to Sabonis. 4 on the clock. Holiday inside the line and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Pelicans trail. Lewis passes to Valanciunas.
Yes! That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 1. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out. And they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Josh Hart comes in for Satoransky. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Lewis. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's LeVert. Zion Williamson making his last shot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
New Orleans with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run and an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .24 seconds left to play in the final quarter.